we're gonna have this gonna have to be a part 2 video. My apologies. Yeah, my apologies. Let's get into the video. This is part 2. All right, give me 1 second, please. Y'all please come on in. We're still here. My apologies, guys. For some odd reason, my live decided to get knocked off. So if you guys can come on into this live, we'll go ahead and finish our show. All right, this is part 2 of our show. Okay. Oh my God, this is why I hate doing like the little car chronicle segment. I done got used to being home in my office where I got my good internet. What's up? Giving you the real tea. Thanks for being here, love. Thanks for being here, giving you the real tea. Y'all check out Give You the Real Tea. He's so damn funny. I'll be over there cutting up in his chat. But yeah, we're trying to get our early show out, child. I'm trying to get back into the swing of car chronicles. But y'all pardon me, we got knocked off for some reason. So I'm gonna make this video a part 2 in addition to the video we were just on. Okay, so y'all come on in, don't forget to tap on that like. But let me finish. Again, everything said in this video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. We were talking about Dr. Contessa from Married to Medicine revealing that her husband Scott used to sell fake Coach bags when they first started dating, and that women used to always blow up his phone to get these damn bags, right? But she says that Scott was selling the fake bags to pay his way through med school, right? Now, again, I said I don't judge nobody because you have strippers out here that strip in order to pay their way through college. Get it how you get it, all right? No judgment here. But Contessa says that when he actually finished med school, that he was enjoying that money that he was getting from selling the fake Coach bags. She had to tell him that he had to stop selling the bags because, you know, if you get caught selling some fake shit like that, you can go to jail. She was like, look, baby, you made it now. You graduated from college now. You know, you got your credentials and whatnot. You can go ahead and stop selling these damn fake ass bags, all right? But she says, hey, at one point he didn't want to do it, but he realized that he could not continue to do that because he did not want to risk like losing license and stuff like that from getting caught selling these damn bags. Because what if somebody, you know, one of your plugs would have ratted you out and say, hey, I got this fake ass bag from so and so and so, and this is where he is, and the popos come bust up in your shit and arrest your ass, right? You don't want that. But she says that the only reason she was talking about and revealed that Scott was selling fake bags when he was in college is because the statute of limitations have now passed, and that she doesn't feel like anything's going to happen since then. But what do y'all think about that? I don't know if I would have told that shit. I was like, girl, why are you telling that? But a lot of people had something to say about Contessa always getting mad with people checking her about her marriage and things that she share. She was sharing some things about she and Scott having some marital issues at one point, and people were chiming in, but she was getting mad at people, excuse me, y'all, people having something to say about it. But I'm like, girl, you're sharing it. Like, stop oversharing if you don't want people to have an opinion, because you don't think people are going to have an opinion about you sharing this, that Scott was selling fake ass bags, fake Coach bags back in the day. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have told that. I feel like some things you cannot tell. And it's okay to keep some things for yourself, sis. That is something I probably wouldn't have told. Because now you got people that's going to be side-eyeing you like, bitch, what? Okay. And you can't get mad and start yelling and ready to buck up on people after you shared said situation and they kind of give you how they feel, right? Like, seriously. But what do y'all think? Y'all go ahead. Scott kind of do give that he would been selling some damn fake ass bags. So he gives sneaky vibes to me. He does. All right. He does give sneaky vibes. Scott from Married to Medicine, Contessa's husband, does give me sneaky vibes. All right. Because the nigga was said to be cheating or something at one point and sneaking and calling women. Maybe he kept some of those numbers from college. Now that I think about it, because Contessa said that the women stayed blowing up his phone because he was the plug for them damn bags. Maybe he didn't get rid of all those damn numbers from college when he was selling them fake ass bags and was still keeping in touch with some of those girls. All right, I don't know, but anywho and anyway, nevertheless, I'm happy that they were able to get past that. They decided to stay married and do what they do, so shout out to them for that. Let's get into the next topic. I told you guys about Nicki Minaj having this petition against her to have her deported. I don't think it's gonna happen, but the signatures are starting to grow. It started out at like 70,000, I think it was, and it's grown all the way to like 120K signatures on change.org for her to be deported back to Trinidad, for her sitting on a stage with Charlie Kirk's wife, child, having a damn MAGA conversation and supporting Trump. Y'all president, not mine. Okay, he ain't my damn, Obama's still my president, I told y'all. But so yeah, people are saying that Nicki ass need to be deported on back to Trinidad. They not feeling her. And they want her ass gone for being a Trump supporter and speaking negatively. She has some things to say about the LGBTQ community as well, and people didn't like that. And I already said, baby, when you piss off the LGBTQ community, it's a wrap for you. And I feel like she had most of her supporters and fans, I feel like, were LGBTQ, so it was very reckless for her to sit on a stage and have something negative to say about the LGBTQ and to be a Trump supporter and kind of speak disparagingly about people who really was there for you and supported you, especially black people, girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, Nicki, you pretty much fucked up your whole career by doing that. I don't know what she was hoping to get out of that. I don't think them white people over there liked you that much. I think they pretty much played in your face. And now your career is in a place to where nobody wants to fuck with you. They don't want to buy your music. They don't want to hear anything you have to say. And it's unfortunate because you did all this work on this new album that you were getting ready to release. And now nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's trying to buy, hear nothing when it comes to this damn album. But they do want your ass to be deported. And I approve that message, right? But anywho, what y'all think? Let's continue on. All right, we got a few more topics, and I'm going to let you guys go because I got to go as well. I want to be out of there early today because I got shit to do. All right, so Laterrence Whitfield, the host on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. Let's talk about him. I feel like dude is a little controversial when it comes to some of the topics and his viewpoint on a few things. All right, so let's get into it. Now, he and his wife are on Tamron Hall, or was on Tamron Hall, and he says, okay, that he had a lot of infidelities, all right, in his past relationships. Y'all know he just got remarried, okay? He just got remarried to his new wife. Her name is Ashley Woods. I had to make a note so I didn't forget. Her name is Ashley Woods, beautiful girl. But they were just on the Tamron Hall show, and he says he had lots of infidelities prior to her, that he had a problem with cheating all the time. With every relationship that he was in, he had lots of infidelities. So I don't know what the hell going on with him. But he says that he chooses to refer to his infidelities as infidelities versus, because Tamron was like, so you were a serial cheater, and that kind of struck something in him. He says he would not like to be referenced as a serial cheater, but call it infidelities by biblical standpoint. I said, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here, like, at the end of the day, if you were dating multiple women and all you did was cheat on every single woman that you were with, fuck infidelities. Yes, it is called infidelities, but it's also seen as a serial cheater. Like, I know you don't want to have that attached to you because you feel like you all saved and all that. Now you changed, but we gotta call it. We gotta call it what it is, right? Like, it's like saying I won't call a crackhead. I'm just gonna call him a user. It's the same shit, right? Like, I don't like word salad when it comes to that shit. But he was like, yeah, I don't wish to be called a serial cheater. I wish to be called a person who had issues with infidelities by biblical standpoint. I said, nigga, you the same one that let Destiny from Love Match Huntsville sit on your damn podcast and lie her ass off, and you knew she was lying, and you sat there and kept feeding her, allowing her to lie and play in your damn face. Like, stop it, okay? Something else I didn't like about him. All right, something else I did not like about him. I do like the fact that he did own the fact that he was a serial cheater or a person that had infidelities. What I did not like, and I think I shared this with you guys, all right, he was saying that his views, from my perspective, I feel like his views are very warped as related to women and how things should go. You can't throw out there biblical this and biblical that, and then when it comes to other views that I feel are also connected to biblical in terms of women being the helpmeet, I'm not sure why he would say that anything that he and his wife do would have to be split 50-50. I have a problem with that. If you buy a home, I always say the man probably should pay the mortgage, okay? And the woman should probably pay any other bills that come in, like light bill, gas bill, maybe the phone bill, something like that. But I feel the man should pay the mortgage because that's just what men do. All right, but he says that he prefers that his wife pay 50-50, pay half of everything, okay? So going into it, obviously it's something that she agrees to because they decided to get married under those circumstances. But he revealed, and I may have shared this, I'm not sure. He revealed that he asked his new wife to split their wedding 50-50 if she really wanted to marry him. In the chat, y'all let me know, women, for those of you that are married or want to get married, if your significant other says to you, we can get married, but if you want to be my wife, then you're going to have to split the wedding and everything that comes with the wedding 50-50, like the the venue, the cake, the caterer, the DJ. It's a lot that goes into having a wedding, right? If you want to have a real nice one, okay? I know she wanted to have her wedding, I think it was in somewhere, and she found this real nice venue in LA. He was saying he didn't want to have it there because it was too expensive, but that's what she chose. If she gonna pay half, then what's the problem, right? So he gave her a lot of kickback and pushback on the location that she chose. Even though it was a very beautiful location, he wanted her to have the wedding somewhere in, I think, like Texas. And she was like, I don't want to get married in Texas. I want to have it in LA. This place had a cute like backdrop and all of that, like the place that she chose. But he was saying he didn't want to pay half on what the venue would be. So he chose for them to get married in Texas. And I said, I don't think that's fair. I feel like it should be a mutual agreement, especially if she's paying half. I know that's right, Diamond Eyes. She said, hell no. All right, you ain't paying for no damn half. Even though I think it is traditional where the bride's family does pay for the wedding, but in this aspect, he's saying that everything should be split 50-50. I don't know about that. Different strokes for different folk. All right, I don't know, but in terms of that, he was saying, hey, if this woman wanted to marry me, then yeah, he said I can see it being 50-50 marriage. Okay. Some people are different, and no judgment here, because like I said, everybody have different perspectives in terms of how they look at things. Some people go into it saying, hey, yeah, we can do this 50-50. Like, I'll pay half of the rent, or I'll pay half of the mortgage, you pay the other half. Okay, kind of like how Bambi and Scrappy were doing, little Scrappy were doing. Like, like they were staying together as husband and wife, and Bambi was saying, we getting put out. I had my half of the rent, but Scrappy didn't have his half. And I was like, what? That's how y'all doing it. But then, like I said, if that's the arrangement that you have, it's weird to me. Just go, if you a man, go ahead and pay all that shit. Like, don't be coming up here talking about, well, I got my half of the rent this month, you got your half. If you ain't got your half, then we getting put out. Like, what the fuck? Go ahead and pay that shit. Like, I got the lights, gas, grocery, phone bills, I don't know. That is giving roommate. It's giving roommate. But that's what was going on with this Laterrence Whitfield dude, who is the host on the Dear Future Wifey podcast. His whole just viewpoint of how he viewed things, I think, is more so to benefit him. Because when he said that shit about the infidelity and he didn't want to be seen as a serial cheater out of biblical standpoint, I was like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, if you cheated on every woman that you were with prior to that, shout out to Diamond Eyes. Thank you so much for the super sticker, dear. I appreciate you for the $9.99. Yeah, I was just like, baby, no. Call that shit what it is. Again, it's like saying a crackhead. You don't want to call a crackhead because it's just so abrasive. I just rather call them a user. Like, okay, whatever. It's the same shit. What, you still putting shit up your nose. All right. Let's move along into this Papoose news. All right. Or Papoose. Papoose. All right. All right. Then I got some tea for y'all. Y'all be like, what? Yes, girl, because y'all know I stay digging, baby. I keep my shovel out so we can get the good news. All right, so let's get into this Papoose news that I ran across. All right, so they're saying that Papoose is stalling the divorce between he and Remy Ma because he knows that he owes $300,000 in back taxes. He is also expecting Remy Ma to jump in and help pay at least half of that or a portion of it because they are still married. What do y'all think about that? Do you guys feel that Remy Ma should be on the hook to pay half of Papoose's back taxes because they are still legally married? He has now moved on into a relationship with, you guys know, Clarissa Shields. They're dating, but they're saying that Papoose is the person holding up this this divorce between he and Remy Ma. Remy has already said, hey, everything's out there. My attorneys have already drawn up everything. All you got to do is go and sign it. You guys remember when they had that back and forth on social media where Remy was tearing his ass up and telling all his damn business? Papoose then responded by, saying some things about Remy and saying that he wrote most, if not all, of her music and all of her hits. So he was saying he is due royalties money and that he is not signing off on the divorce until Remy gives him what he feels he deserves from the music that he says that he wrote for her that were #1 hits. All right. So he feels he is owed money, and he feels that Remy should also help him pay off this $300,000 in back taxes that he now owes to the government. All right. My thing is this: his debts, y'all check this out. His debts for his taxes, you guys, go all the way back to 2012. So nigga, you knew you owed this shit, and you out here buying chains, you out here renting expensive vehicles, and you got the freshest J's and all of that, but you ain't putting no money out there to pay for your fucking taxes, or even calling down there to make a payment arrangement. I told y'all yesterday, if y'all call down there and make a payment arrangement, don't white people will work with you. But if you just act like you don't give a fuck and you gonna just let the shit pile up, that's called interest and everything else that they choose to put up on you, okay? Yeah. Whatever else they choose to put on you, that's just what the hell you gonna get. We'll leave that on, because yeah, that okay. So again, he owes $300,000 in back taxes, and his net worth is said to be only $500K. Okay, right. Papoose's net worth is said to be only $500K. No wonder he's sticking up under Clarissa Shields, who just got this $8 million deal. All right, he loved women who got a bag. All right, he like them hard in the face a little bit too, but he like women who already have a bag and who kind of take care of his ass. Hence the reason why I feel like he's with Clarissa. Do I feel like he is in love with her? No. I feel like she is good for the moment. I feel like she's giving him what he needs right now. I feel like she's a cushion, so to speak, for him. I feel like she might be giving him some money, and she's allowing him to work with her as her manager, which I think that's the craziest shit ever. I keep saying you could date a person, be with a person, but it's always a bad idea when you allow said person to be your manager, because if shit go left, they coming for your bag because, oh, I work for them. You know, they were my boss. She was I was their manager or whatever. So I feel like I should get set amount of, money from this person if we decide to break up and go our separate ways. Kind of how he's doing with Remy now. I wrote all this music for her. I wrote all these #1 hits. So I'm not signing off on this divorce paper until you give me said money that we agreed to behind the scenes, is what he's doing. Like, nigga, no. All right, but they're saying the word on the street is that Papoose is stalling this divorce because he wants Remy to cover a portion of his tax debt because they are still legally married. All right, he and Remy are listed to be married and cohabitating since 2016 all the way up until 2024. They originally I think they said separated in 2024. They got married in 2016. Okay, so he is saying that he feels that by he and Remy being together, they have a lot of history, they've had a lot of business ventures and stuff together. He feels that she should be on the hook for a portion of said $300K that he owes to the government. All right. Of course, y'all know it said that Papoose is said to have initiated the divorce according to the lives that they did. But Remy is saying that she originally filed for divorce and he came behind her and went and filed something as well. Coincidentally, okay, the very same day that they went live and they were going back and forth with each other. So I don't know. She was like, he don't want the divorce. But then he went live to say that he just filed a divorce. And then Remy showed a paper from the court showing that he did it the very same day. So were you doing this for clout? Did you go and file the paperwork for clout to show that, yeah, you kind of want this divorce, or to kind of show Remy like, oh, you can file, so I can file too? Kind of almost how Drew Sidora and Ralph did. Like Drew went and filed for divorce on Ralph, and then Ralph went down there and filed as well. Like, why? What are y'all doing? Like, why are you playing these stupid ass games with the courts? If Drew already filed for divorce, why are you going down there and filing as well? Right? Stupid as shit. But continuing on, it says that it said that Remy, that he's asking that Remy to cough up, he wants Remy to cough up the royalties as related to her music that he says that he wrote, and he wants her to give half. I don't feel that she should have to do that. I feel like, nigga, you out here, you making appearances and you getting paid for that. You are now Clarissa Shields' manager, and I'm sure she pays you for that. You have other means of making music. I hear he's a ghostwriter, which they make good money as well. Go and pay off your debt. Again, make a payment arrangement with the government and pay that shit. Remy ain't about to give you shit. I don't see her saying, oh, okay, yeah, we still married. Let me go on over there Let me go on over there and pay this money for you. Also, if you had money to most recently, I hear, buy Remy an expensive fur coat. We saw that because they were both seen in a fur coat store. If you had money to be spending and splurging like that, you don't think the government sit back and watch shit like that? The feds stay watching. The feds stay watching you sitting back spending all this unusual amounts of money, but then when it comes down to you paying off your debts, you don't have it. So yeah, they probably gonna put a levy on your shit if you have anything to put a levy on. Right? They said Clarence got the money. Child, yeah, you better get it from Clarence, child. Get it from Clarence. Get it from Clarence. All right. I said the other day, not that it's Clarissa Shields' responsibility to do it, but if that's your man, girl, you might want to help him get out of debt, because if you marry this man, since you so focused on having a baby this year by him, because that's what she said. She said Papoose wants to have a son, so I'm gonna have a son by Papoose in 2026. Girl, you stupid as hell no. And please do not marry him while he's under this debt, because you will be attached to his debt. All right, don't do that, girl. Just get the dick and go home. Get the dick and go home. If women can only just go through, girl, let them drop off the D and go home. All that other extra shit, no. All right, let's get into this last and final topic. 50 Cent child has done it again. All right, for those of you that watch the show Ghost, listen up. What up? Speak with your girl, Marcella. Speak with your girl, Marcella. Thank you for being here, okay? So they're saying, guys, check this out. I ran across this shit. I said, I know you effing lying, okay? Because now I'm going to be sitting here dreamy-eyed looking at this damn show. Because, baby, listen, Ghost is coming back, y'all. Ghost, yes, honey, Ghost is coming back. Y'all ready for this? For those of you that watch Ghost. All right, so according to IMDb Pro, it says that Amari Hardwick, who is known as Ghost, all right, is credited with Power Book Force, okay? The show that Tommy is on. Y'all hear this shit? Baby, he is coming back. I said, oh my God, baby. I was jumping up and down when I saw this shit. I was like, yes. Because y'all know originally on Ghost, that Tariq powed him and shot him or whatever. And it was said that Ghost passed away. They even showed the graveyard and all of that. So even Tariq thinks that he is gone. So it's getting ready to be some shit, y'all. So 50 Cent is bringing Ghost character back, baby. All right, so rumor has it that Ghost is set to show up to help Tommy fight some type of drug war on the show Force, the one that Tommy is on, okay? Now, they said that he's listed as one of the cast members that will appear in an upcoming episode. So we're going to get to see Ghost again. Are y'all excited about that? I am. When I saw this shit, I said, what? I hope they bring Tariq back so he can see Ghost and see that he did not unalive him, because he feels like he has taken over the business that Ghost used to have with Tommy, right? Baby, couldn't he wear a suit? Let me tell y'all something. When they showed Ghost, baby, when they showed him in the shower scene and he was taking a shower and he just had the water like rolling on and he had his hand up on the wall, he didn't have no clothes. Baby, listen, I told my husband, baby, I love you. But I might have to pause it right here, okay? Because, baby, I said, do I got to pause this shit to go change my panty liner? Because Ghost got a girl, like, in the chokehold right now. Baby, when I tell you Ghost is fine and shit, oh, my God. So having him back on our TV screens, Lord have mercy, all right? That's going to have your girl in a whole chokehold. I'm going to have to wear 3 panty liners to watch this shit. I already know it. I already know it's going to be giving, Lord. But he is coming back and whatever, okay? I'm feeling real happy about that shit. I am feeling happy about that. So Ghost they're saying he will be making an appearance, okay? And I found this information according to IMDb Pro, okay? That Amari Hardwick, which plays the person Ghost on the show, they're saying he will be coming back, Marcella. He will be coming. Yes, girl, I got it with 3 panty lines, all right? And I might have to put a pad on, girl, for extra drippage. I don't know. But he will be coming back. I am happy about that. Yes, God. All right, so what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Because y'all know that the dynamic between Ghost and Tommy, like them two, baby, I feel like that was the best show that ever touched down, okay? Besides BMF. And I don't even know what the status of that shit is no more. BMF. I do hear that there's supposed to be some type of spinoff that 50 Cent is supposed to be doing with BMF, because he's upset now with one of the castmates on there, okay? But yeah, I'm sorry. My sinus is acting a fool this morning. But they are bringing Ghost back. So I'm happy to see Ghost and Tommy working together again. That's just going to be, oh my God. I cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. So as they drop the dates for this and they give us more updates, I will come back and give y'all more updates. But that's the word on the curb, baby, is that Ghost is coming back. I felt like he was not dead, though, y'all. I felt like that. I said, something just don't feel right. Because why would you take off the main cast member? Ghost was the main cast member, right? On Ghost. So the fact that they are bringing him back and he and Tommy going to have that whole dynamic again, y'all, this shit about to get real. That shit made me so happy. I said, oh my God, because I loved Ghost. All right, so shout out to him. They're gonna bring him. He's gonna make an appearance on, because Tommy need him now. All right, Tommy need him now after all this shit's been going on. I don't know if you guys have been watching The Force. I finally got caught up. I was like, yes. So I'm happy that Ghost will be back, and they're gonna be a team again, right? Yes, I'm excited, Kelly. Yes, that's gonna be good, girl. I'm gonna be looking at Ghost. Tommy, I love you, Tommy. But I ain't gonna be looking at you. I ain't even gonna realize that Tommy's even on the damn show, because I'm be looking at Ghost. All right, because he is fine. So yes, honey, and I hope he have some shower scenes and show a few times where he getting dressed in the room or something. I don't know, girl. Or somebody bust in on him when he in his drawers. I don't know. I'm just hoping some of those scenes kind of happen. Right, Force is very good this season. Oh my God. So 50 Cent has done it again. But I do hear that he does have another show. And when I get more information on that, I will let y'all guys know. But y'all crazy. Kelly is laughing at me. But yeah, so once I find out more information on this new spinoff show that that 50 Cent is getting ready to also put out, it's gonna be another gangster show, kind of like said my braids look beautiful with the glass. I'm trying to give. I got on my little cute, little tight, little pants outfit today with my cute ankle boots, y'all. I'm gonna be serving. I might be feeling a little bougie today, so if I walk by a few people and I don't speak, it's not because I ain't hear you. I'm just in my bougie attitude mode. All right, yeah. I'm kind of feeling myself a little bit. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, stomach flat, ass is fat. We there. Anyway. But yeah, so once I get some more information on this new spinoff of the show, big steak. Once I get some more info, I will come back and let you guys know, because y'all know, honey, I'm like the Lord. I will not withhold any good thing from you. Okay. So yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys, because I gotta go get this money. And I will see you guys later. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, giving you the real tea. Thank you, Speak With Myself, for being here. I did not see any other content creators in here, because y'all know, honey, when I be talking, I'll be all over the place. But all the content creators that stopped by here, I see you, Miss Dee Dee. Thanks for being here, love. To my Top Flight Maj, Truth TV Podcast, Tiffany Thomas, thanks for being here, and Rose Armstead, okay? Truth, I see you, Truth. Thank you, Rose, and thank you, Tiffany, for being good mods and doing your big one. All right, those are my top flights. Thank y'all. Thank you to all my caramelians. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, hype this video up, subscribe to the channel, go over there and check out Rell's World as well. And keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live again. All right, I will see you guys later for our midday pop-in. Hopefully I'll be home by then, because I'm not planning on staying in office too long today, baby. No. All right, but y'all have a wonderful day. I will be checking back with you guys a little bit later. Until the next one, bye. Have a great hump day. Okay, bye.